create a GitHub repo. Go over here, like this is your profile. So go to github.com, click new, and then you can initialize it. Don't click on import a repository, not this. You don't need to click over here. You just need to enter the name and click create. You can choose public, private, keep it public if you want. So you have to do like this. Okay. So these are the two queries. Okay, I guess everyone can do it now. Let's see. Any more doubts other than GitHub and HTML, CSS or anything?
We can change the GitHub settings later on, no? Like converting to private or public and adding the reading
Yes, you
style.
can do it. You can surely do it. I'll show you. Yep, under the settings, there are many things like. So this was a recent app which I was making. So you can go to settings, change everything from here. And okay, one more thing, whenever you are like, you made repository, some people uploaded it and shared. Okay, now what you can do is just go to GitHub pages and under settings, click source and click master, your main or master branch. Okay, then save it. You will get a URL like this, .github.io. So suppose this is an example. So this is hosted using GitHub. You can see it live. So this is works for only index if index.html is available. So this is how it will work. So it will give you a URL over here only. I'll just show you if possible.
Can I change the repository name?
Repository name, yes, you can do it. Okay, I am going to settings. See, your site is published as harshgal.github.io/this, and whenever I click it, I'm getting one. Right, that means it's working. So this was the thing I was talking about. You can directly give me this URL and this URL, like the GitHub. These are two URLs now. One is GitHub URL and one is the application URL where it is deployed. So you learned how to deploy your web application. You can share this any link, they can see your web page. So this was about deployment with GitHub. Okay, so should I start with JavaScript today? Okay, let's go to JavaScript. I'll teach JavaScript using Node.js, so you can use it in a normal JS also, and like use in Node.js even. So Node.js is for backend files. And for like normal JS, you can just go through WP schools and you can learn it. So I'll just go through once, and I'll dive into Node.js directly. Like not Node.js concepts, but JavaScript concepts using Node.js. Okay, so JavaScript is written in between this, like on click. Okay, wait, not this one. Zero better one, introduction. It is written under script tag. That's what I was. It's written under script tag. So like you give style. So there is script for JavaScript. You can write JavaScript over here. You can write anything. Console.log. Hello. So console.log is for printing into your console. Console is called this one. This is your console. You can directly use JavaScript over here even. Right. I'll just press Ctrl+I. Console.log. And you can see the output here. Yep. So this is how JavaScript is executed. So as I'm starting with Node.js, so what is Node.js? So your browser is using JavaScript, right? So if we take out JavaScript from the browser and keep it in an empty place, so that is called Node.js. So you will see its description, JavaScript runtime built on Chrome VS8 JavaScript engine. So what does it do? It executes JavaScript code outside a web browser. That's what I said. If you take out the JavaScript machine out of the browser and keep it outside, that is called Node.js. The basic, like the noob explanation format. Okay, so how do you, everyone, like in C++ you declare int I, in Java also you declare variables. So what are variables? So variables are var hello equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay, I will show you in the console itself. Like var h equal to 1 console dot, I'll see the value of h. Okay, if I don't give anything like console, so it will directly take into console cause this is the console that I've opened. I'll press h. That means it is console.log h. So 1 is the value that I am getting. So like you give integer, string, you don't define like types over here. Like what are the types? If you want to define the types, there is another language that is TypeScript. That is JavaScript plus types. So basically, JavaScript is a dynamic language. So basically, you don't define any types over here. It is automatically allocated to this. Like I can give h equal to 233 even. Now I've print the value of h 233. So this was an integer first, then it came a string. You can give h equal to true even. So true is the value of h now. So this is how it works. And there are three variables: var, let, and const. You need to find the difference between these. I won't tell you. You have to find what you can define using these three, but what's the difference you have to find out. Const is, I'll just tell you, const is like constant. You can't const h1 equal to 1, h h1 equal to 5 4. You can't do that because assignment to a constant variable is not possible. This is constant means, and in the whole, like this, till I reload this, I can't change the value. Like in the whole application, this will be the constant value and we can't change it. Okay, so try what's the difference between all these three. This is your homework kind of thing. Just see the statements. Similarly, you can perform addition and subtraction. These are very, very basics. So C equal to A plus B. Now the output will be 11. Okay, so if you are trying to add strings, what will happen? I'll try to add strings. Where hello equal to hello plus word. What will be the output of hello word? Like it will just concatenate it. Like we, and if anyone is a C++ developer, he will know concat. So, and this won't work here because it is C++ syntax. So this will concatenate G into H, something like this. So this happens over here. Okay, what are functions? Like I will give you an example. In a factory, there are several machines. So if there is one machine, everything one machine is doing, so he will get tired for sure, right? So there are several different machines for different purposes, and these machines can be reused. So functions are building blocks of a program. So these functions can be reused. I can give different parameters to it and pass different parameters, get different output. The process will be the same. So basically, I will make a function. Suppose function um, my fun console.log uh, console hello a means whatever the input I am getting, I am console, I am doing a print hello a, like hello Harsh. The output will be like this. So I have defined it. So I will just give fun, my fun, Harsh. So the output should be hello Harsh. Okay. So, and this function doesn't return anything right now. You can return it. I'll show you all these in Node.js terminal. Uh, Leave it for now. These are all simple things. And how do you comment it using these slash slash? You can like comment. Variables, I have talked about variables using let and const. You have to see what is like let, const, and var. What's the difference between these three? Why JavaScript has three, not only one? You can just assign it like this. Assignment. I've talked about data types. Okay. So as I said, you don't specifically define like it is a number using int or something like that. You'll just define it like this, and it will be given as a number. Objects. What are objects? So these are like if you give x. Okay, I'll just copy it. These are called objects. So okay, I have defined var x equal to first name and last name in a braces. So what I can do, I can use these first name value and last name value using dot operator. So x dot first name, it gave me John. I'll give x dot last name, it will give me Doe. So this is how you can do it. So I can do like, I can make it nested even. Okay, this is my nested. So I can do first name dot last name. Means X first name, then again last name. Inside first name, okay. So to give a clear idea, I will open JSON orator. So okay, just ignore these. Okay, so what I made, okay. So like I'll give first object of sub key, second sub key, and this is second material. Okay, so basically this is one object inside which there is an object with two keys. These are called keys. Key pair value, key and value, key value. So now I will just make an object var a. Okay, I can go a dot first object. I can access this, the inside one, first object. Then I can do dot second subkey. I can use a dot dot to go dive deeper into it and access these. So this is how JavaScript works, like JSON works. Using dot operators, you can dive deeper, deep and deep and dive, and you can access it. You can see also object, first object, John. Okay, so object name, like suppose x dot first object dot subkey. So you can use this to play with it. And for JavaScript, you can refer these. Okay, so I won't dive. I will tell you about Bootstrap. So we can continue with the website creation and not dive into JavaScript right now. Like I'll give a Node.js example later on. So there's something like you are making all these. Like this is looking very simple, right? So you need some UI libraries for this, like to make your work easier. Okay, so introducing Bootstrap. So If you are using Bootstrap, you will write very less media queries, very less stuff, and you can like design it better in a better manner. So I'll just go TechTable day 2, right click on it. So basically, this is all about at the beginning. Bootstrap is all about copying paste, copy paste. But if you are diving advanced, like you are trying to modify Bootstrap, you can do it. I will tell you how to do it. Like I'll just copy the boilerplate, which has. I'll give you an example why I'm copying this. See, it gave me the meta tags and everything. This is the link to Bootstrap library, like Bootstrap CSS library. So it is including this. I don't need to type it. Never type this. Okay. Similarly, it is you also taking Popper.js, like Bootstrap bundle. And option 2, I can like there are two options, so I'll just take option 1 for now. I will explain option 2. So basically Bootstrap has some dependencies, okay, which is called Popper. So Popper.js is also included in this. Else you can include these two, which are separately, like two different links. Okay, so I'll just delete extra stuff over here. So this is the two things that you require: Bootstrap and Bootstrap JS and Bootstrap CSS. So this is a very simple code which everyone can understand. You can understand as you know everything about HTML. Okay, I'll just save it. I've used formatter, so whenever I'm saving it, it is getting formatted in a cool way. So style.css and script.css, script.js. So I'll go link script.js. So this is my boilerplate, which every simple website will use. Okay. So what I will do, I'll see that I have many components over here. Just go to components. You'll see many components. If you need buttons, go to buttons. Just copy for now. I'll just paste it. Okay, you can see. Okay, I will just add a div. ID equal to main, and I'll apply some. One more. I was doing something wrong. Okay, display flex add and okay, now this is enter. Okay, so these are some cool buttons that you got. So basically, I have copied some n number of buttons. So I'll just need like blue buttons for now. So I will delete everything. Just blue buttons. Like just copy the blue button and just paste it. So you got a pretty good button without doing anything. So how does this happen? Like so basically, these are some classes that they have built. So if you open this CSS file. So these are classes, basically whatever I'm making CSS, right? They have minimized it, and this is a CSS file. If I copy it and paste it in my CSS, I can see, right? They have made all CSS file. So you can even copy it and paste it like this. They have given all classes. They have made all the classes so that we can use it. you must see that BTN primary. See, there is a class for BTN primary we just used. Okay, so this is Bootstrap, and that has ready-made classes that will help you for easy development and faster development. Okay, for now, you can use just simple. Don't edit these for now. Later on, we can edit. Just use these components and make a website using this. You are just making it right now using HTML, CSS. So try to include Bootstrap. Like Bootstrap will make your life simpler, and you can make much more things. And just understand everything. Like I have copied button. Yes, okay. So I have understood like why it is coming like this. So I saw the button primary class. So again, second, I can guess now. Second, what will secondary have? The background will be gray. Color will be the color will be white. Again, like for a warning, the color will be black and the background will be this yellow. And when I am clicking on it, this is called when I am placing my mouse, this is called hover. So on hover, it is changing the color. When I am focusing on it, it means take your mouse and click. Like do keep pressing the click. This is called uh, focus. So this is on focus because I am clicking it. So and this is on focus. So there will be libraries for that even. You can just use that. Like in the library, all these will be mentioned. Just study all these, like why it is happening and everything. Similarly, this is outline BTN outline primary. So yes, I know that BTN outline primary must have a border color. Again, on hover, a fill color will be given, and the color will be made white, and so on. So just think like I can see how it is happening, but how it is happening, we need to think it in order to understand. So I'll just see carousels. So carousels are slides. So these are slides. You can move these. So just try with these. In SRC, you need to place an image. Currently, no image is there. So all these you have to see. So coming to basics of Bootstrap, just see your screen like Bootstrap grid. Okay. So Bootstrap, your screen is divided into 12 parts, 12 vertical parts. So you can say this as columns, and these are rows, and these are columns. Okay, like a Excel sheet. Just imagine like that. So what I will do, dot row, dot call 6 and call 6, ABC 1 2 3. So what I said, what I quoted just now, I'll give it class called row, column 6. That means first 6 columns till 6, till the 4 6, like the first 6, it will be cover 6 elements, like 6 rows, and the next will cover next 6 rows. So let's see what happens. 6 and 6, it is divided into half. Like if you imagine this is my screen's half, right? Like this is a center, so half. So it is over here and it is over here. So like this, I can divide it. So what if I want to give it like call SM12, call only 6? What will this do? Did you see? HM means small when I was writing. So at medium devices, it is 6 6. It is 6 6 at medium devices, and on small it is 12 12. 12 12 means whole. This 12 is a whole, so it is not coming into side by side. It is not going down. So if I'm making a mobile responsive website, like okay, so these are the two images. You can now see like it must be divided into half 6, and this is in 6. And when I am going into mobile view, it is coming as bottom, like it is coming in bottom. So this is 12 and this is 12. So I'll just inspect it, show you. This is the same code, right? call MD6, call SM12. And here also, same thing, call MD6, call SM12.
Hers, actually, your screen got stuck. Can you just stop and present again?
Okay, is it visible now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so I was talking about columns. So what is column? So I just divided it into call SM12 and call MD6. So MD means medium and small means small. So I was showing a website to you guys. Mm. So this is 6 and this is 6. Okay, half. And when I press Control plus I and like this, so this is 12. Now this is taking full. So I'll just inspect it to show you. See, call MD6, call SM12. This one is call MD6, call SM12. So what happens? See, you can inspect it and see what is happening over here. You can go over here and see like all the things are given, position relative and all. Okay. See, you can see that media queries are already applied to column D6. That's why that was happening. And call SM12 width is 100%, right? So this is the reason why it was working. So these are already made classes which you can use directly in Bootstrap, and you don't need to write all like media queries and everything. But you might need to write. Like I'm not saying that you will never need to write. You might not need to write. Okay. Still to make it responsive, like somewhere you are creating your own something text, so you have to write over there for sure. Okay, so similarly you can like just see these examples like accordations. You must be seeing these in FAQs. For example, I show this website. So I'll go to the FAQ section. I can see, yes, right? So these are the accordations. So these are also made using Bootstrap, like not necessary that wasn't built on Bootstrap, but yes, similar things you can build. So this provides many things like forms, also spinners, these loaders that you see, forms. Okay, so forms. So these are pretty good forms. Like this is looking good actually. And if you are trying to make it, you have to type all the classes like border, border radius, everything, right? Hover, focus, submit, button, checkout, but like this radio button and all the checkbox and everything. So you can see this, like there's a label, there's an input, and there's a division. So just study all these, like how it is happening. There are many things over here. So try to go like according to your utility. So how to make a, okay. So I will show you one like professional website which is paid actually. Like this one is a free one, but these kind of websites are free. So how these are made? So let's go. Okay, so this is also available in W3 schools. You can see on that even. Okay, let's start with a simple one. So how this will be made? This is a navigation bar. Okay, so you'll search navigation bar in the docs. Nav bar. So this is a nav bar. You can just copy paste this and you can change the stuffs over here. So this is a nav bar that you will get. Okay, so and don't blindly copy paste. Again, I repeat. So you will see this MG, MB2 and everything. So just study all these. What are these? I'll give you a hint. MB2 is margin bottom, MB margin bottom. So MT will be margin top, MR will be margin right. You know these, right? So this is how it happens. Flex is like you can just read it like deflex. What is the meaning of deflex? You can just Google out. Web development is 90% about Googling. Right? So you can see deflex and you can just study about it. You will get an example on this even. So next step. Go on. Okay, so what if I move to like, don't just blindly copy paste again. Remove the search bar first of all, because it won't be functional for at this pretty moment. And just try to like shift it to center or right or left. Just try to play with it. I gave you a hint that it's due to this MR, MB, and everything. So margin, this is currently margin right auto. MR, there must be one MR or M. So these are the navigation UL. So ME auto. So these are the things. So just try to put it like margin right auto and everything. So you will get to know why it happened. Any example? Okay, I'll just try to show this. Open with live server. So yes, this is on the right side. Now I will inspect it. So this is mobile responsive, right? Now it came into a drop down menu. So that is why we use Bootstrap. Just inspect it. So you can see this. Like this is a nav bar, UL and everything. So I can just add nav bar nav margin left auto. See, margin left auto means the left margin, the home, this one, this margin. This will be automatic. So it will push push it to the extent till which he can. Okay, so this is the end of the screen, so it will push over here. So this is the thing, how it works. Just play around it. I'm again saying, if I tell this again and again, nothing will happen till you don't play around it. You have to figure it yourself only. This is the only way to learn. And there are many things. So just see, I can't show everything over here. So these are the buttons again, accordations, and this I just told you, badges, like this new badge, like you notifications. So in Facebook and everything, you see these. So this is how it is done. So your task will be going to tasks. Okay, so the first thing that you have to build a website. Let it be your portfolio. So what should it have? First, homepage. Okay, that will land you like whenever I'm opening like harshbal.me. This is my website. So this is my landing page. This is the homepage, first screen. Okay, so let's close it. First screen. So second screen, what are your skills or about you? You can add or subtract anything. Both will be a footer for sure. 0th, nav bar. These are the basic things that you need to build. You can add, subtract, add, delete, anything you can do. And just giving a rough layout. But minimum components should be file. Okay, a contact us form, and three skills, and build a project section where you can show what projects have you done. So coming to mine, just go through. So this is my about me. Then I have given my skills. Then I have given my projects. Most important part. Projects are the stuff. So like clicking on more, you'll see the projects. Then anything Hall of Fame or anything like that you want to see. Then a contact us section. So contact is a very important thing because people won't know how to contact you. If like you must give a contact details if you're not making a form.
भैया
So
वो
this is yep, yep.
एक्सक्यूज मी भैया को अपनी वेबसाइट पे जाना
ठीक है.
भैया आप इस साइट पे कैसे लाए हो फेसबुक लिंक्डइन वाले लिंक्स
These
हाँ यस
okay. So these are using your position absolute and position sticky. I will show you the code for this. One day we will go through my website code. Okay. So I'll just see how it is like here. Okay, this is the division which I made using social. I gave it a ID because this is a unique in the whole web page. I gave it a ID. That's why. Okay, social nav. So I will see social nav. The position is fixed. The left is 0 px, right? Because the left I need it at 0. So the left part is 0 and the bottom will is also 0. And the transition I have given like this is called animation. Like this is the animation. How it is going. You can see the ball. So I'll just go down. It is getting hide. And whenever I'm scrolling, this is coming up. So this is how it is working. So you must know like why it is how I am giving it this like transition. I will tell you this. So if I go to sources and go to JS file, okay, this is I have like added SEO, so it is coming in one line. Like all the files will be in one line, like all the CSS files. That's it. I won't be able to show. Pretty print. See, these were 3, 4 files, but it came as a single file, right? Because of SEO. I'll show you the code on my
Hey,
desktop.
Hers, it Hers
Yes, yes.
got stuck. Sorry.
Okay. Stop sharing. Was everyone able to see what I was showing? Like, was it only stuck for Rakesh Bhai or everyone? You can write in chat. Like, were you able to see? Okay. Okay, so I will show you the code later on. So coming back to the project. So these are the things navbar and footer, contact us section, projects, and anything you want to add like hobbies or anything like hobbies shouldn't come in a portfolio, but for now you can add hobbies or Hall of Fame if you have achieved anything like in life. So these are the stuff. So now this is a you can I'll just commit it on GitHub. You can go to the JS file and you can see this. Okay. And I'll also send you on chat. Okay, so what should be the deadline? Deadline. Okay, so you guys suggest me what should be deadline for this project. Starting tonight, like after this session, you will be given this, and you have to upload it on GitHub. Post, upload. Meanwhile, you can write the deadline, like what you want. using terminal only, and you should not upload it at last, like you have done everything and now I am uploading. So whenever I have, like, I made first section, I will upload it, second section I will upload it, like that, only in a single repository. That's why we use GitHub, right? Version control. So version 1 you made only first page, version 2 you added navbar, version 3 added footer, like that. That is how commit messages work. Commit message, add footer, add navbar, add home page. You can do like this, edit homepage, anything. So just keep on committing regular commits, terminal only, regular commits, and do follow these. If you are not following these, you won't learn for sure. So if you are, like, you have to follow this. And then host it using GitHub pages or Netlify. If you are thinking like GitHub pages is very simple, try with Netlify. Okay, so Netlify is optional, but interesting. Okay, then these are the three things, and then work on JavaScript. Variables are difference between let, const, and var. 5. What more in DOM manipulation using JavaScript? How do you change the screen? So DOM is basically your screen, and how do you change the screen, like your web page using JavaScript? DOM manipulation using JavaScript. Okay. Third is functions in JavaScript with return. What are the functionalities we have to add in the website? So these are the functionalities which I told. So no functionality, like you can just add anything, like clicking on, you will make a contact us form, right? You don't no need to make a backend. You can just console log all the variables from the form and just say thank you for submitting the form. And when we learn backend, you can connect it using backend, right? Console log all form fields. Functions, JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript is enough for now. Like this will take 15 minutes maximum, 10 minutes maximum. This will take 2 hours if you are studying at very slow rate and very extensive rate. This is the maximum. You can't spend more than this. 15 minutes. These won't take any time. 5 minutes per commit. Okay, so now par. So this will take you around 2 days. This is a 1 day task, but like since you are all are beginners, I know that it can't be done in 1 day. So 2 days. Like in 2 days, anyone can make it. You have to just copy paste from Bootstrap and you have to edit it, right? So 2 days, and not just blindly copy paste. You have to understand it. 2 days, and this store deadline today is 10th. So tonight you can study this, like JavaScript and like GitHub. You can like revise GitHub. Revise GitHub. This will take 2 hours. if you are doing it at a very extensive rate and you are like learning everything by heart, not like mugging up, but learning and understanding. So to us, you can do JavaScript tonight. So 10:01 on JavaScript. Then tomorrow you can go with to tomorrow morning. Let it be GitHub, JavaScript, and GitHub, I guess. GitHub again. Then and start building it. In 12:01 at 09:00 p.m. You can upload and post website. So make sure you make regular commits. This is must. Okay. So 12/1, like 12 January, 9 p.m. is the deadline. You get total 48 hours. So 48 hours. So within the next 48 hours, if you are doing this, like following what I said, you like welcome to front end development. You have already built your first website, and yes, okay, you have university classes. So do everyone has like who all are having classes? Okay, then go for 13th within like I guess 13th. Because if in 48 hours, if you are having 6 hours classes even, I'm giving you like 12 hours in 2 days and I give you 48 hours extra. Like 24 hours extra to that is 12 hours extra. So you can go with this. Is this fine, everyone? Thursday. It will be too late actually, like 14th. Okay, try for 13th. If like it is like too tough, we will check on later on. Like, cause 13th is an optimal date, I guess. Cause I was also a beginner one day. I had built it in like 24 hours, my first website. So as everyone can do it in at least 48 hours, including classes, 96 hours. Rakesh bhai, is it okay? The schedule, if you are here.
Yes. It is completely fine.
13th, 9th is the deadline for submitting the first website. Okay, where you have to, I will make a Google form and you have to submit